Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about the pedals on a piano. I will specifically be answering what do the pedals on a piano do, and I will be giving you a simple explanation. So as you can see, this is the piano that I am working with. This is actually my parents' piano. My dad plays the piano really well. Side note, there's me as a young boy. Cute little me right over there. Love that picture. I've changed just a bit since then. Lost my cuteness, but it's all good. Anyways, let's move on to the pedals on the piano. Now, I do have some notes to the side of me, so I'll be referring to those. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the rightmost pedal, okay? And I'm going to move the bench inwards. This is the rightmost pedal over here. Now, this is actually the damper pedal. So it's called the damper pedal. It's also known as the sustain pedal. And it essentially lifts the dampers off of the strings. So the notes sustain, okay? All of the notes sustain. So check this out. I'm going to push some notes without pushing that pedal down. Okay? So the hammer is hitting the string. It's probably beneficial for you to see what's happening. You might be able to see in here. Let's go to a higher note over here where you can kind of see what's happening. Here we go. We'll go to one of these right here. There we go. Right there. So the hammer is hitting the string, okay, and the damper is lifted. But when I release that, the damper falls back down, which is the thing on the top. Now, when I hold this down over here, okay, as you can see, when I push the right pedal down, all of them lift up. All the dampers lift up. So that's what's happening when I'm pushing the right pedal down. So without the right pedal, with the right pedal, you can hear it sustains. So those dampers stop the note from playing, but when you push the right pedal down, the dampers lift and the hammer hits the string and it continues to hold. Very simple and straightforward, okay? Now for the middle pedal, okay? So this one right here, the middle pedal, hopefully I'm gonna say this right. I've always known how to play. I'm a pretty good piano player, but I know how to use the pedals, but the names are rather new to me. So this is called the Sostenuto Pedal. Yes, I'm Italian by nature, Sostenuto. And this is essentially a selective damper pedal. So basically when the pedal is pressed, it holds up any dampers that have been raised by their keys. So it essentially sustains any notes that are pressed when the pedal is actuated, okay? When the pedal is activated. So this is going to hold up certain ones. All right? So that's the middle pedal right there. It's essentially a selective damper. And I will say that you usually use the right pedal the most. Like this is used 99.9% of the time, okay? The damper. This is used sometimes. Very simple. And the one on the left over here is a very interesting one. Now check out what happens to the entire keyboard as I push the one on the left. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. Which, as a kid, I was always amazed by this. My dad taught me the piano, like I said, so he was teaching us from when we were like really young. And I would push the pedal, I'm like, what? I'm moving all the keys, it's crazy. So the left pedal over here, when you push it, it's actually called the una corda, which basically thins the tone of the piano by shifting the entire keyboard, okay? You can see it shifts the keyboard to the right. So it basically changes the way that the hammers hit the strings. Now, like I said, let me show you one more time. When you look at the hammers over here, the hammer's underneath the string. You can see it's coming up to hit the string, and the damper's right there. I'll hold it up so that I'll hold the damper up so you can sort of see what's happening over here, okay? So that's the hammer right there, okay? Very simple. Now, when you push that left pedal, what it does is it shifts the keyboard. Look, check this out. You see that? So it actually changes the way that the hammers are hitting the strings. So a different part of the hammer hits the string. And when a different part of the hammer hits the string, it's going to sound different. I will give you an example. Now, it's a very slight difference, but here's how this note sounds. This is known as a C right here. This is how this sounds without pushing the left pedal. Now watch when I push the left pedal, okay? Hear that? Less sustain, a little bit thinner. Without pushing the pedal, with pushing the pedal. Little bit of a thinner tone, less harmony within it. And it's very useful for specific things, but that's basically it. I mean, This is not supposed to be like a huge piano tutorial showing you how to play the piano or anything like that. This is just a simple tutorial showing you what these three pedals do. Essentially, you have a damper pedal, a selective damper pedal, and then you also have a pedal that is used to thin out the notes. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, I used all the formal names, but really that's what it comes down to. So we have a sustain, selective sustain, and then thinning out the sound of the piano. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.